Hey, what is up guys, thank you so much for joining me on this video. This video is all about us trying to set out like an impossible task, an impossible challenge, and then trying to actually do them. A lot of these challenges took me and my friends a lot of hours, so I would appreciate your opinion on this video. Let's get straight onto it. So first up, we have a ramp buggy placed in the airport, and the objective of this one is to hit the ramp buggy, so come all the way down the runway, hit the ramp buggy and go straight onto the yacht over here. So this is impossible if you're traveling at normal speed. So if you're traveling at not even if you use a rocket car, it is very hard to do. But what we are doing is doing the speed glitch. So we're doing the speed glitch that you might have seen on my channel before, and we're hitting that. So you're doing over like 240 or something, and then you have to land on the yacht. Now this took us a lot of tries, and let me show you how it went. Now in this stunt we use KuleAndre, and if you guys don't know who KuleAndre is, he's the person who starred in one of my videos that got nearly 1 million views of just him drifting. He is the best drifter in our crew that I know of, and what we try to tell him to do is ramp off here where next to the LS Customs. You might have ramped off it before, you know, by coincidence, and what we want him to do is just do a 360. So ramp off there, do a 360, and then enter into Los Santos Customs. So not entering behind LS Customs, entering into LS Customs. Now it was remarkable to see his first tries. This was one of the quickest to get done just because of KuleAndre's skills. In the airport hangar on the left of the airport, when you go into the airport entrance, there's an actual ramp right on the right side of the hangar, and the objective of this one is to try and ramp off the ramp and go straight in between the roof there. So as you see that little gap in the roof and that building over there, you want to make sure you get your car in there. Now this is really hard. The idea of this one is to just drift on this corner. So a very simple drift and then hook onto the hook. So just drift and try and get hooked. And it was kind of challenging because I was moving the helicopter back and forward, up and down, and I wasn't being the most consistent. So I had to leave it to the drifters on this one and see if they could just find the hook and drift onto it. The next part you see right after that is something we just ended up doing just for the fun of it.
Out the banjos.
So after the drift and the hook, I thought I'd try and do something else with the Cargobob. and this one is ramping and actually hooking onto the Cargobob. So we try to ramp the car and just make sure it hooks onto the Cargobob. Now this one didn't go so well to plan. It kind of worked, but also kind of didn't, and you guys will just see what I mean when you watch this clip. Now another really challenging one. We had a buzzard and we have a ramp right here that people are going to ramp off, and the objective is for me in the buzzard to shoot out the person who ramps off the thing. So we're going to try and kill him in mid-air. So as soon as he ramps off, I'm going to try and shoot and kill him in mid-air. Now this took a while to do, but the shots look amazing. I just wanted to add here that the character in the car actually did die if you look closely, and yeah, it just didn't show up on Rockstar Editor that I shot him. Now again, this is another one with KuleAndre, who is the best drifter in our crew, and what we told him to do is just drift round and park in the parking slot here. So you see tire marks already. He actually did this first try, and I just told him I wasn't recording and let's take a few more shots. So all he's going to do is drift round and park straight into this, which to me was impossible to do, but for him it was just a first try. So a very simple but very funny one. I got my friend, so I just reversed onto this guy that was sitting on the wall, just, you know, innocently eating his bagel or donut. And yeah, we just squirt him into the back of my truck. This was by far the easiest and quickest to do, and we did it first try. So it's pretty funny to watch, and anyone I think can do this with ease. Thank you so much for getting to the end of the video. Let me know if you actually do like this, if I should actually make it into a series. And a huge shout out to KuleAndre, who was actually, I realized in this video, he was most of the cast in this video. So he helped out the most. He actually completed the challenges correctly. And yeah, huge shout out to him and everyone that helped me. I will link him in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and see you in the next one.